Good evening. Hi. Hi, Conscious Creators. Good evening. It's 7 o'clock. It's Thursday, December the 15th. This year's getting by us. Anyway, welcome to the Conscious Creators Toolbox for December the 15th session of our weekly sessions of Conscious Creators Toolbox, and it's where we have an opportunity to share information about who we are and talk a little bit about our creative abilities and our creative powers, our creativity. You know, that's what we use to have our life, to make our to manifest the things that we would love and we'd like to have. Hi, Jay. Hi. The things that we want in our lives, we manifest them, we create them, and we make it happen. And we use our creativity to do that. And Thursday night is my opportunity, my chance. I take the time to come out and share with you what I know and what I've been given, downloaded, given to me, taught to me. I've used and I've proven things that I know about manifesting and using our creativity. And I love to do that. I love the opportunity to get in here on Thursday night and talk to you about your creativity. So welcome to the Conscious Creators Toolbox for tonight. We are going to continue talking about, well, we're in the season, we're in that wonderful time of the year, the holiday season, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all those St. Lucia's, all those wonderful events and celebrations that we do this time of year. The winter solstice is coming up in a few days. All of those are celebrations that we take time to commemorate and to just do some traditionals, family, friends, love and light this time of the year. And it's actually my favorite time of the year, next to my birthday. This holiday, the winter season and the holidays in the winter are my favorite and best times of the year. So I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I'm here tonight. We're going to be talking about, we're going to be continuing our series on the season of light. That's what it is. This is what it's all about this time of year, for the next few weeks. We'll be bombarded and sparkled and glowed up and shined and, we'll have having a field of lights over the next few weeks and enjoying it, I hope. Anyway, I'm happy to be here tonight. Glad to have you guys join me. I'm seeing a couple of you guys showing up and coming on in here. I appreciate that. I love it when you show up. Anyway, the wonderful time of the year, Christmas, holiday season, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all those fun things. And, there's probably some holidays that I don't even, I don't know them all. I don't know them all. So I'm sure there's some others. I know there's Boxing Day for some folk in the Caribbean, and then of course there's New Year's, and sometimes we celebrate some birthdays too in that time. I think my sister's birthday, my mom's birthday was a few weeks ago. My sister's birthday is the 20th, and if she tunes in, I'm gonna say happy birthday to you. I don't know. I don't think I'll be back on before her birthday. So happy birthday to my sister up in North Carolina. She's loving on my mom, and we're loving on her and appreciating in her care of our mommy. Anyway, happy birthday, Wanda. Hope it's a good day for you. I'll give you a shout out and call you on that day as well. But anyway, holiday season, holiday 2022. And I'm hoping everybody's enjoying it so far. Plugging on some, hope you're not having any battles in the store shopping. You should do like I do. I do all my shopping online. And I don't have to tug on anything. I just have to beat the mad crowd to so I won't miss out on the last item. In fact, I ordered something the other day and it was like the last item. Like you're right on time. You got the last one. I said yes. Now I just hope it gets here before Christmas. Okay. Anyway, but tonight, talking our topic tonight we're going to be talking about is be the light. And you are the light. You're light workers. We're all, you're all light workers. We're all made out of energy. We're light beings. We are light beings. We are. And we're going to talk a little bit about how you be the light for the season tonight. But before I get into that, I have a few announcements announcements I'd like to make. First of all, I hope you all got a chance last week to tune in to Dr. Amber Jade Ellington. She's our very own in-house naturopathic doctor. She lives over there on the great island of, I'm not going to say the name of the Kalua, I think it is. The Big Island. She's on the Big Island in Hawaii. So she's over there, and she came and she made a house call. She made a house call last Thursday with the Conscious Creators at the Conscious Creators Toolbox, and she talked about managing stress during the holidays. And of course, you can use that the rest of the year, but especially this time of the year because everything is so tense and everything is so critical, just rushing and critical and you're just frantic and just anxious. This is an anxious time of the year. And of course, there's a reason. Sometimes there's reasons to be, other than it's Christmas. But anyway, she gave us a lot of wonderful, wonderful, wonderful information about managing your stress, particularly this time of year. She also, and I don't know if you didn't get a chance to see her or see that broadcast last week, I think it's still on the Facebook group page, so you can probably maybe pull it up. And if not, we posted it over on our YouTube channel, so you can always go to Team Conscious Creators on our YouTube channel and take a peep at it too. But she gave us I think it was 3 or 4 breathing exercises. And we have to breathe. We got to use that. We got to use our lungs, and we got to breathe in and exhale air. So she gave us 3 or 4 breathing exercises to use. And they are absolutely, I've used them all. I've tried them all, and I love them all. But they are great, and they really calm you down. I noticed that it kind of calmed me down, kind of lowered my blood pressure, my heart rate. They're really good. So if you get a chance, if nothing else, go and pull those up and learn how to do those, so that when you're driving in a car, when you're heading down the road or whatever, instead of using your middle finger, you can do the breathing exercise, right? Or the next time you go to the mailbox and you pull out something that you don't really want to open, then you can do some breathing exercises, and they're very beneficial, very, very beneficial. But she has some other information on there too. So we want to thank her for coming out and making that house call last week and sharing that information with you. And I hope she come back to see us again. She's a wealth of information, just a bounty resource for our medical and our medical health. She also, I think she introduced some of her teas. She puts together and makes teas, herbal teas, and all organic. And she kind of introduced some of those teas that help with stress as well. So take a look at that video if you get a chance. So thank you, Amber Jade, for coming out and being with us, and we hope you come back again. We'll have to plan something soon, okay? Okay, and also I want to congratulate and say thank you to Ronald H. Card and Angel Destiny for their contributing post over the past year. They were very, we appreciate their input. We appreciate that contribution to the Facebook page, and the information they gave was very, very encouraging, educational, informational, and kind of get you going in the day. Angel Destinies was her. She had a mostly morning post to kind of get you going, and give you some, get you out of that bed and out of the house and ready to roll. So I want to take just say a special thank you for them, for both of them, for their contribution, and invite you to also contribute with posts as well. It's a great time of the year to post your Christmas trees. I love Christmas, and I love seeing all the beautiful lights, and I don't always have the time to go around and like I used to when I was a kid. We'd get in the car and we'd make that tour around the neighborhood and the communities to look at all the beautiful decorations. So send your pictures, post your Christmas picture of your Christmas tree or your Christmas decorations, because we're always so proud of it, right? So share them. I'd appreciate taking a look at them, and the season greetings, nice and warm greetings. Appreciate that. So let me invite you to contribute to the posting on the Facebook page as well. let's see what else we have here. We got starting in January the 9th, I believe, we're going to start actually broadcasting live from our YouTube channel rather than the Facebook page. We're going to start that. Like I said, we're going to be doing the Conscious Creators Toolbox on Thursdays. We're going to continue doing a broadcast, but we're going to do the live broadcast from our YouTube channel rather than our Facebook channel. We will, after we get everything recorded and downloaded to YouTube channel, we will post a link on our Facebook page so that you won't miss it. You'll still have an opportunity. Hi, Linda. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. But anyway, we wanted to make sure that you are aware of that. So you may not see us live on the Facebook page, but we will have a live broadcast on our YouTube channel. And it's the same. It's Team Conscious Creators. You'll see the blue man instead of the blue eye. Remember the old blue man was standing in front of the map. You'll see him. Find him with this. That's our icon, our logo. Team Conscious Creators. Also, in next year, we're manifesting. We're doing a manifestation project for next year, and we're going to be manifesting Destination Hawaiian retreat. It's going to be a 5-day retreat, and we're planning. It's going to be we're going to call it. Well, basically, we're calling it Manifest Destination Hawaiian Retreat. And it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a 6-month journey, manifestation journey, where you actually use all of the manifestation tools that you use anyway. But we're going to really focus on the Hawaiian retreat for late October next year. It's going to be about 10 to 12 participants who's actually going to be, going to work together and encourage one another and be accountable to one another as we work through a 6-month journey, manifestation journey, where we'll start with our intention. We'll use our visualization skills. We'll use our focus, and we'll use our, encouraging one another and getting rid of those limiting beliefs, those things that says, I can't, I'm afraid to fly, or something like it's too expensive, or whatever, whatever reason, or I don't know about flying with, 9 hours over water or whatever. It's not a 9-hour flight, but anyway. But whatever those limiting beliefs are, we're gonna take the journey for about 6 months, and we're gonna meet once a month as a group. We're gonna meet and kind of work our way through that manifestation of Destination Hawaiian retreat. And we're planning to actually manifest this event in October next year. So we'll probably start sometime in probably late February, early March, where we'll have a kickoff of that. I believe we still have 5 or 6 slots. Yeah, I think we've got 5 or 6 slots. Couples are welcome. Couples are welcome. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do it from as a group. We're gonna decide what venue we want to do, what venue we want to use, what activities we want to plan to see whether the tours that we want. We got to decide what we want to eat. Everything. We got to plan it from scratch. It's somewhere in the ethers right now, in the cosmos, but we're going to bring it down to Hawaii. It's probably going to be on the big island of Hawaii because it's where most of the action is going on. I think there's some volcanoes kind of rumbling around over there about now, but we're going to probably we're going to manifest our retreat on the big island in Hawaii in late October. So if you are interested in that, give me a shout out, drop me a text message, or you can do me a Facebook messenger. Just let me know that you're interested in being a part of that event. It's a 5-day event. I'm looking for folk who just, that's on your list of things that you want to do, your bucket list maybe, and you can't figure out how you're going to do it. We're going to manifest it. We're going to show you, we're going to walk you through manifestation, and you're going to be using all those skills, and you're going to learn how you do it deliberately, because you manifest all the time. You are manifesting your life away. Everything about you, you manifested. But we gotta actually manifest specifically a 5-day retreat in Hawaii for October. So give me a shout if you're interested in being one of the six participants slots that's remaining, and we'll get you ready to go with us to Hawaii. Hawaii. Speaking of that, I'm headed over to Hawaii in next month. I'm going to be over there for a week, kind of scouting around and getting a feel of the place and seeing, and come bring it back. I want to bring it back to the group and talk about it and just tell you what I saw. Bring some pictures back and give you some ideas about what to expect when we finally get to that destination, Hawaiian Retreat 2023. All right. That's it for my announcement. I think I did invite you to share your Christmas tree pictures if you want to do that on our Facebook page. Yep, that's it. All right. This is the season of lights, and it's the lights of Christmas that inspires the wonders throughout the season. It's the lights. It's really the lights, the main feature during the holiday, during the celebrations, and probably all of the different religions and all of the different traditional celebrations. Light is involved in all of them. I've noticed that when I've been doing some research, and I've been posting some information about various holiday celebrations, and most of them they feature lights of some sort, candles, lights, just whatever. And lights are very inspirational, and Christmas lights specifically, very inspirational. And then for me, ever since I was just a little girl, I would take every opportunity to enjoy this time of the year. And since I'm no longer that little girl, I still like to remember. I still like to go back and just relive some of my memories as those traditions that we do, and like piling in the car on Christmas Eve, a couple of days before Christmas, and taking grandma out, and we going out to the neighborhood and communities just to see the lights and all the beautiful decorations and all the decorations on the streets and downtown or uptown, where in our neighborhoods, in our cities where we live. It was just something that I love to do, and I remember it. And I don't get an opportunity to do it so much now, but I watch the movies and I watch the videos on the TV on YouTube, and I enjoy it. And I enjoy pictures where people post online, and they send me the cards and their family. I just love all that. I love all that. I'm like the grown-up kid who never ever ever, and I hope I never ever ever outgrow the spirit of Christmas. I still love I still dearly love the decorations and the lights, and I appreciate them. And it was funny, but the other day I was in a meeting and someone asked me, what do I prefer on the top of my tree, And oh my goodness, I think I ended up making about a 5-minute speech explaining to her how I just dearly I loved everything, whatever you want to put up there, but I prefer the beautiful star because it was the bright light and all that it represented, and they were just like mesmerized by my 4-minute speech. And when I finished, they all clapped, and I was like, wow. But I'm just, this is my time of the year. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And I think I probably always will. And I love the memories, all the memories of past Christmases. And every time I think about them, every time I think about Christmas and I think about the lights, and it brings a smile. I just kind of bring an automatic smile to my face. And I really think that it probably you have the same effect. It probably has the same effect on you. If I could see your faces now, talking about the Christmas lights, and you thinking about remembering your past Christmases, I bet you will probably be smiling too. And we're smiling and we're thinking about the lights. We're thinking about the decorations. We're thinking about the smells and the taste of Christmas, the dinners, the cakes, the pies, all the eggnog, everything about Christmas we can actually use our imagination to go back down memory lane and actually feel it. We can have those tastes. We can feel the crisp air on our faces when we're walking. If you did caroling, when you're walking with the group out caroling, and your warm taste of the cider that's going, and the smell of mom and dad's cider that may have had a little spike in it or something, you want to kind of sneak, all of those things you remember, and make you happy, and it makes you smile, and it makes you feel warm. It's an inspiring, feeling of wonder and awe when you really start thinking about it. But let's kind of think about it a little bit here on a kind of a serious note, just a wondering kind of note, kind of ask you a question here. What do you, or why do you think Christmas lights are so inspirational, and they just create a wonder in our lives? What is it about the Christmas lights this time of year specifically that brings up that awe, or that excitement, or the smile on your face, or warm your heart? What is it about the lights, or lights in general, lights just anyway? What is it? uh what is it? What makes it such an inspiration, up to uplift our hearts and uplift our spirits? What is it about lights that do that? And again, not just Christmas lights. This is the best time of the year because we see them all. There's just that's the that's the spotlight. That's the focus. It's the lights. But lights in general has that feeling. We get that feeling from light in general, right? What is it? What is it? I don't. It's beautiful. They're beautiful. They're twinkling lights, and they're beautiful, and they're eye catching, and they make everything look so happy and pleasant. But I don't think it's just that. I don't think it's just the beauty. I think it's a little bit more than just the pretty twinkling of the lights and all the beautiful colors, and I think it's a little bit more. That the light means just a little bit more than just something pretty to see. It's for me anyway. For me, I know that and I can really, I don't know, I say testify to this, or I can, this is something that I know, is that light for me represents more than just beauty. It symbolizes, for me, it symbolizes light. It symbolizes life. Because light was created by our Creator, and our Creator creates light. And you think about the light, sunlight, moon, all the stars, those were all created. God created those, created them and hung them up in the sky. And without the sun, the light of the sun, we would not have life. So the sun itself represents life. It gives life. It provides, because without sun, we wouldn't have life like we know it today. It would be dark. It would be dark. And without the moon, without the light of the moon, and the moon hanging in the sky at night, we'd have a dark night. Without the stars twinkling in the sky, God, our Creator, our source, created all that and hung them up in the sky for us. And it represents life for me. I look at it and I think of life, because without it, we wouldn't have life like we know it now. It also represents for me wisdom, because if you have light, and think of light as understanding something, or learning something, or knowing something that you didn't know before, then you're wise. You're more wise. You're wiser than you were without that light of understanding, that light of wisdom, that light of knowledge. And it also represents for me, it symbolizes hope, because, and I'm going to say hope from just being redemption from darkness, being redeemed from darkness. We know that it's going to be in the morning. It's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be morning. The sun's going to come up. It's going to be light. It's going to dismiss the darkness. So for me, life is more than just beauty. It's this, for this time of the year, it makes me happy, and it beautifies my world and my community, my home, my house, my neighborhood. But it's more than that. It's more than just the beauty of it. It's light. It's love. It's life. It's wisdom. It symbolizes hope. Life, wisdom, understanding, knowledge, knowing something that I didn't know before. Come out of the dark into the marvelous light of knowing something that I didn't know. And the hope. It gives me hope for dismissing darkness. And Christmas lights in particular shines as a powerful symbol of both, of all of those, of hope, of life, and of wisdom. All right. So it's an awesome time of the year that we can think of and recognize that. Now we are light beings. All right. We're light. All of us are light workers. And I have been encouraging you over the past few weeks to, to glow up, sparkle, shine, shine, baby, shine, because the world needs your shine. They need your light. You are light. Just like our creator and our source, our God, our Father, our divine, created and hung the stars and the moon and the sun up in the cosmos. Our source, our God, our Father, our creator also created us. Little light beams, little chip off all the magnificent Father himself, God himself, source itself, creation itself, created all of us and flung us all over the globe for us to be the sparks and the shines and the glows and the light of the world. That's what we are. We're energy beings, and energy is light. Light is energy. He created us and he flung us all across the globe. Everywhere you find a little godling, it's what my grandmother would call us as children of our creator, of our maker, of our God. But we are little sparks. We're little light beings out there, shining just like Father would shine, just like God would shine. And that is one of your superpowers. One of your superpowers is the light that you are. You are a life giver because you have that light. Wherever you go, you bring that light with you. And that light, again, represents life. It represents wisdom. And it also represents hope. And I don't know about you, but we need all three of those things, especially at this time of the year. Because this time of the year, you're going to find more people who are just about ready to give up on life, just about to give up on it. You're going to find people who are just, lost in a lack of understanding, a lack of love, and lack of just wisdom and not knowing that it's going to be a better day tomorrow. They're hopeless. There's some of, they're hope. I mean, as excited as we are about Christmas, about this time of the year, there are people in this very too dark world, too much conflict, too much struggling, too much, just too much bad stuff, negative stuff. It's just too much of that, too much darkness in our beautiful world. And that's here we are. And we're come to bring that light. And absolutely everywhere you go, every step you take, everywhere you go, every step that you take, you bring with you the light that you are. And that light, just like your Creator's light, gives love, gives life, brings wisdom, and it also brings hope to places that are dark. Now, we know that, and we recognize that this time of the year is probably one of the highest instances of suicide. And we just heard of a guy yesterday, a couple of days ago, that he was dancing and having fun on the set, on the studio set, and then the next morning he was gone, had committed suicide. And we hear that, and it's something that happens every year. Every year, people are feeling hopeless. Your light could bring hope. Your light could bring life. Your light, who you are light, and you, wherever it is you go, you take, and your light brings with it life. It brings with it hope. It brings with it wisdom. All right. Remember that. Know that. Understand that. And I'll continue to just encourage you. Any time of the year, it's you are who you are all the time, but specifically this time of year, because we're all so happy and we're all so full of joy, and we're all so busy, and we're also doing our things, and just around the corner, just around the corner, across the street, behind you in the grocery line, or in front of you in the car, there's somebody who possibly could be contemplating suicide, or feeling hopeless, or feeling loveless, or feeling like, what good is what what's so great about being alive. But we can tap on windows, we can knock on doors, we can take gifts, we can make a phone call, we can into to the dark world. I'm sorry, I thought I had turned that off, but I apologize for that. But we can bring out, because wherever we go, we bring it. Now, it's the Christmas light, like I said, in particular, shines as a powerful symbol for the life, the love, the wisdom, and the hope. And the reason, and it also represents, or bring our attention, focus our attention, direct our attention to the true reason for the season. And the true reason for the season was the original, the very, very first light that came into this dark world, to be a representative of the Father, of the Creator, of the creation, of Source, bringing that light as a representation of himself, of God, of that power, of that creation, into the world. And that was baby Jesus. Remember, baby Jesus came along, and as baby Jesus grew up, that spirit of Christ that he brought with him into this world, that spirit, it taught us, or gave us an example and steps to follow, or walk in, to imitate, and to be like Jesus said that he was. He was bold enough to call himself, I am. He says, I am the Son of God. My grandmama used to call us little godlings anyway. I always grew up like Jesus, thinking that I was, that's who I was too, right? I am. So I think that we can all proudly, and we can boldly confess and proclaim that we too, we too are the light of the world. And we too, no matter where we go, every step that we take, we're taking that light with us. And when we go, darkness dispels, darkness falls away. Now the thing about light is that light dispels darkness by science. By science. You go into a dark room and you close the door, and no lights, no windows, or whatever, black, dark. Take a light, take a flashlight, or take a lighter and flicker it. Even the sparks from the lighter will displace darkness. All right? Light a match, light a candle, more light is dispelled. But you know what? Darkness cannot overtake light. Not at all. It don't happen. It can't happen. But light can always dispel darkness. Light will always chase away the darkness. So everywhere you go, absolutely everywhere you go, little light beings, like workers, you take that light with you. All the darkness, and we have a lot of darkness in this world, we do. We have to admit, there's a lot of conflict. It's a dark world, dark and heavy. But where we go, it lightens up. Where we go, we take our light with us, and we make it brighter, and we give it hope, and we give it life. Yeah, you give life. You bring life to dying things, because you entered the room, you entered that space, and you dispelled the darkness because you're light, right? We know that. Remember that, understand that, agree with Jesus, with Christ, where he said that I am who he was. Well, guess what? You are the same. He was the first to admit it, the first who was bold enough. They called him, they said that he was a blaspheming. How dare you say you're God? Well, he was. So you be bold too. You're not blaspheming. You're not proclaiming anything but what you are. All right? So just like Jesus, I am, and I'm going to quote what he said. I'm going to read it because I think this is kind of awesome. He says, and I say, I am the light of the world. And whoever follows, or wherever I follow, wherever I go, wherever I plant my feet, darkness dispels, darkness disappears. Darkness disappears because I am the Son of God. I am the daughter of God. I am the child of God. I'm a spark. I'm a beam. I'm a sparkler, whatever. But I'm a little godling that can do and be and have exactly what my Father and my Creator and my source can do. I tell you that of every time you see me, I will tell you that you are the created of your Creator. You're exactly your replica, a mini replica of your Creator, of your source. Whatever it is that you believe of your Father and your source and your God, your Maker, you can do it. You can have it. You can be it just the same. Be bold like Christ. Adopt that spirit that Christ had and admit. Just confess, proclaim, and prove it. Prove it. You don't have to just say it. You can walk the walk, baby. You can walk the walk, and you can be everything that your Father and your and our exemplar, our master, our teacher, our Savior pointed out and displayed. We can do the same thing. He said we can. We were crazy enough as kids to believe it, I think sometimes my grandmama said that you could walk through, Jesus walked through the wall and you can too. I would have probably walked the walls. I don't know. Maybe. But anyway, we are light. We're light beings. We're light workers. And, be it. Be who you are. Be who you are. Just do it. Do it, have it, do it, say it, act it, or whatever. Just be it. And let's see, I have one thing that is an absolute must. I don't want to leave this out. You are nothing alone. You are not. I won't say nothing alone. Let me back that up. Take that back. In order for you to maintain and to continually pour out and flow and shine and beam and have that light. That light that provides life and that provides wisdom and that provides hope. You have to be connected to your source, and you have to stay connected to your source. If you unplug, I was charging a light bulb, a little lamp earlier, and as long as that was plugged in, it was into the outlet. The power was going through. Well, once it charged, well, guess what? If we unplug ourselves or unrelate ourselves, disconnect ourselves from our source, we're just like a battery. So we're gonna fizzle out. That light is gonna go dull, and it's gonna go, and then and it might go out. It might go out. So stay plugged in, stay connected. It's an absolute must that you stay connected to your source. You have to stay connected to your source. That's where you get that infinite, everlasting, for always power. Me personally, I like to feel and know and understand that at all times it's a must that I'm grounded and I'm connected and I've got an active connection with my source. And I never, ever, ever have to worry about running out of love or running out of life or running out of light. All right? Because I'm always connected to that source. So make sure that you want to keep sparkling and you want to keep shining. Maintain your connection. Maintain that relationship with your source. And that's your connection. My connection might be totally different than yours. Your neighbors, your kids, your husband, your wife, your buddies, your boss, all those people, any and all of us have our own individual connection. And I can't be responsible for yours. I can ask you and encourage you to stay connected, but it's up to you. It's up to you to maintain that relationship, and up to you to maintain that connection. So do what you gotta do and what you must do in order to continue to be the ever ready energizer bunny. So that you can shine, baby, shine. And you don't have to worry about your light going out. All right. So I think that I'm going to stop it. I'm going to end it there tonight. I really want to make sure that I do say that your light, your individual personal light, your Linda light or your J light or your, who else do I see there? Roseanne light. They're all your individual lights, and we need them. This world, this dark, heavy, dense world that we live in needs the light, needs your light, and I encourage you to stay connected so that your light will be forever flowing and forever producing love, forever producing life, forever producing wisdom, and forever producing hope. Because those are the three things that this world desperately, desperately need. Not just at Christmas time. Your superpower, that light that you are, that is a superpower. It is probably your superest power, your most superpower is your light. You're the light that you are, that glow that you are, that spark that you are. It's just a dire need in the world that we live in. So shine, baby, shine. Shine, sparkle, glitter, glow, whatever. Stay connected so you can shine brighter and brighter, because your light dispels darkness in our dark world. That's all I have tonight. Super light workers, continue to enjoy your holidays. I will probably hopefully see you, I think, next Thursday. It's right before Christmas. It was like the last week before Christmas. But anyway, make sure again that as you're enjoying Christmas and enjoying the Christmas lights, that you understand and you consider and you appreciate the fact that what the lights represent ultimately for you in your life, and they're beautiful, but understand too that that light is life giver. So it provides wisdom, it provides hope. That's your light that do all that. And the light, your source, from your source. Let your light shine to strengthen and to bring love and wisdom and hope into the world. And in the meantime, have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season 2022. And until next week, again, I say shine, baby, shine, and manifest best. Remember that God loves you, and I love you too. And I'm going to say good night, conscious ones. Happy holidays.